you can actually go ahead and get yours now. All right, oh, this is cute. These are really cute. This is, I love when we have little sets like these that are just so giftable and so perfect. What you're looking at here is gonna be a set of 3 mini griddles from Holstein, and you're getting all 3 of them, which is great. So what would be fun is if you kind of can keep a set or keep one and then share the others with the important folks in your life. So I want to show you the colors that we have available for you. And what you're looking at right here in the orange, purple, and green are your jewel tones. So it's, you know, like, you know, your amethyst, your emerald, and your orange. I guess that could be coral, yeah. So orange, purple, and green are your jewel tones. You're getting all 3 of them. They each come individually boxed in the same color matched box. The one in the center, these are your basics. So we have gray, black, or red. If you want to just really stick to the basics, maybe your kitchen is not, you know, too wild and crazy, you can go ahead and get your basics, gray, black, or red. And then lastly, we have your brights, and that's what we have right here. You have yellow, we've got magenta, and then this is a really beautiful light blue. So these are your brights right here. But what you're looking at is your own personal mini grill, and you can cook anything from fresh eggs. Let me open one up so that you can see. You can make your eggs in here. You can make your little pancakes in here. You can even make burgers in here if you want to. There's a lot you can do. You can make your turkey burgers, your beef burgers, veggie burgers. You can make cookies in here. There's so much that you can do in your own personal little mini griddle, which is going to be great. What's easy about this is that you plug it in. You're gonna have your light, and the light will come on when it's ready for you to go ahead and put your food in. So when it's ready, your light will come on. When it's up to temperature and it's hot, your light will come on and let you know that. You can pour, let's say you're making pancakes, you can pour your little batter in there, close it up, and then when it's ready, your light will turn green, and there you go. You're good to go. And what I like about these is that it does have a cute factor, but it also has that portion control factor, which for a lot of us, that's really something that we could use some help with. We know that, you know, pancakes should not be the size of the entire plate. So if we wanna make a pancake that actually is more of an actual serving size, put it in your mini grill. When you're making your omelets or your egg dishes, you know that, you know, maybe it shouldn't fill the entire skillet. With this, you've got something that is that perfect portion size every single time. So if maybe you're looking to just kind of, you know, really watch what you're eating, but doing it in an easy way, in a way that you don't really have to think hard about, this is it. Maybe you're just kind of cooking for one. You don't have to cook for a house full of people. It's just you. Whether you're just branching out, maybe this is going to be something that you send your student off to college with, and you want to make sure that they have like a quick and easy way to just make a hot meal and kind of have those tastes from home. Maybe this is going to be something for you. You don't have a house full of people anymore, and you just want to cook a little something for yourself. You don't want to have to pull out the big skillet and all of that. You have your own personal mini grill that you can do that with. You're even going to get your booklet. This gives you you know, a little guide for how to use it, but it even comes along with some little, I keep saying little because they will be your own personal size of recipes and things like that. So whether it's your desserts, whether it's your breakfast and things of that nature, you can do that here. You can even do your burgers, there's a lot that you can do with this set, and this little booklet comes right along with your choice today of your set of 3. So as a reminder, you have your jewel tones here, purple, green, or orange. You're getting all 3 of those. You've got your basics, gray, black, or red. And you also have your brights, light blue, magenta, or yellow. These are really great gift ideas as well. And you know what? This would also be a really good time to kind of, you know, start to think about stocking up your gift closet, because can you believe more than half of the year is almost over? Before you know it, it's gonna be time to start wrapping up gifts and handing them out. Wouldn't it be fun to have something that you didn't pay a lot of money for? It was about $10 per griddle. It's a great gift that I think will be well received to anybody you give it to, including yourself. So we will have a